Psychedelic visions of any kind, but that was only one thing. Then there was a whole, the first ecological consciousness that was articulated by beat writers such as Gary Snyder and Kerouac himself.
These were humans, you know. These were people in our lives. They weren't just books, you know.
Right. Yeah.
So it
sounds like somebody that had a certain spark that you don't see.
Well, Neil definitely did. Neil was definitely. I mean, the reason that Kerouac wrote about Neil was because Neil was an exceptional person. He was an exceptional person. He was the first artist whose art and tools were just himself. You know, that I met in my life. And he worked at it consciously, just the way you work at anything. He measured, he knew when he was good and he knew when he wasn't. He knew when he was on and he knew when he wasn't. And sometimes it was driving a car, you know. Sometimes it was just talking. You know, is he clicking, you know, on, is he on? And he was as aware of that as a musician is.
Really had to move, that's why if you please, I am on my bending knees. Bertha, don't you come around here anymore.
I mean, the political position of the Beats was essentially an anarchist position. I'm talking about anarchism. I'm talking about the anarchist not as someone with a long beard that has a homemade bomb in his pocket at all times. I'm talking about philosophical anarchism as anti-totalitarian, libertarian philosophy, civil libertarianism, and that's what the Beats enunciated, and that became freer and freer in the 60s. I mean, the whole the youth revolt of the 60s, the youth quake of the 60s.
Ferlinghetti brachte die Ideen vom neuen, spontanen Leben auch unter die Leute mit Buchladen und Verlag. Er veröffentlichte zum Beispiel zuerst den Gedichtband How des Beatpoeten Allen Ginsberg.